I'm sure you've all heard the one about the pub with no beer. It's a sorry tale indeed, and for 8 long, thirsty years, that was the Guildford Hotel. Now, the grand old dame has risen from the ashes. She may have had a modern makeover, but believe me, she's lost none of her old charm. Since the Guildford was licensed in 1886, she's been a cornerstone of the Swan Valley and a West Australian icon. So when those 130 years of history went up in flames, it was a heartbreaking sight. It's taken almost a decade of painstaking work to rebuild and restore this beautiful heritage pub. And one of the men who bravely took on that challenge is John Ahern. John, this was a massive project to take on. In those early days, was there ever a moment that you thought, what have we done?
Oh, look, there's always moments like that, and the enormity of the job was just always ahead of us. But over that journey, we knew that if we could do it right and rebuild it to its former glory, with probably the respect of the heritage component and the community, showing that sort of jointness to work together, we would get a good result. So we're very happy with what we've come up with, yes.
And a lot of pressure to get it right, because the whole rebuild process hasn't been without its controversy.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's been controversy from the start. 8.5 years ago, almost to the day, the place did burn down, and then there was lots of speculation of what could happen. We took that out of our thought processes. We wanted to rebuild the business and just obviously restore it to its former glory.
It's absolutely buzzing. I love what you've done with the reno, because you've kept some of those elements of the fire.
Oh, there's no doubt. Like, there's some of the original burnt-out doors in our beer garden. We've got some of the timbers that were burnt out as our bar tops. There's a sink that was an original bathroom sink from here that we found. Some of the tiles that we found in the bar are actually original tiles that we found on site. The
one thing when you look up, you see these fireplaces in the middle of the wall. What is that all about?
Well, those fireplaces are the original fireplaces. So they were actually in the bedrooms of the rooms upstairs.
Wow.
So we've reinstated those fireplaces.
So it all took 3.5 years to finally open those doors, pour the first beer.
Yep.
How did that feel?
Oh, just a sense of relief. The amount of effort that probably all parties have involved, not just myself, right through from the local community and the engagement with them to the historical importance and showing the respect of that in our fit-out. The relief was beyond any words I could explain, I think. Yeah, for sure.
The much-talked-about makeover might be the draw card that gets you through the doors, but it's the bevies and bites that'll keep you coming back. Over the bar, there's a beer list boasting local favourites from the Swan Valley. There's 18 beers as well as cocktails on tap. Yes, cocktails. Espresso martinis are my Achilles, so this is very dangerous. Thank you. Thanks. Well, talking about dangerous, all I've heard about since the doors have opened to this place are the fried cheeseburger spring rolls. Everyone hasn't stopped raving about them, so it's time to find out what all the fuss is about. But first, a fresh take on pub grub. There's the dirty double burger, a tray of smoky favourites including sticky pork and beer can chicken, or for something lighter, kung pao prawn and scorched corn salad. I think I may have over-ordered, but what I love about the new Guildford Hotel menu is that they've kept it pretty casual and they've split the menu into 2 sections. There's 2-handed dishes and 1-handed dishes, which means that you can always juggle your drink, which is pretty handy indeed. And if you don't want to do the whole a la carte thing, there's also 3 meat smokers in the beer garden, which has my name and Sunday Session written all over it.